Hello, and thanks for joining us on this edition of the Newsfeed. I'm Deja Payne.
And I'm Rhiannon Miller.
Gateway Weekend has become an annual tradition here at Virginia Tech, where prospective students are invited to spend the night on campus. Host students volunteer their time in dorm rooms in an attempt to give the incoming class a better idea of what to expect if they choose Virginia Tech. But who really gets the most out of the weekend? Newsfeed reporter Darius Miles has more.
Choosing a college is a very important step in a young person's life. It's all about the atmosphere, the lifestyle, finding the right fit to grow as both a student and person. So it might be a good idea to get familiar with your surroundings before accepting that all-important ticket to the best 4 years of your life. Prospective students are allowed to do this during Gateway Weekend, but it really might be the hosting students who take away more from the experience than anybody.
Just, honestly, I didn't know anything about the school. I didn't know anything about college culture, and I came in, and Deion Brown was my host. He really changed the way I viewed the school. I came in kind of feeling like it was going to be, a certain way, but then just coming here and being able to see what the African American community is like here on campus, and just being able to, go to different functions here on campus, learn about a lot of different organizations, really changed my outlook on this university. So I'm really thankful for my experience at Gateway.
I really enjoy being able to connect with my students and being able to see them. They were so scared about coming into college and finishing high school, so it's really good to be able to be there as kind of a mentor to kind of tell them about what's it like being a student, especially since I've been in their shoes before.
Hosting can be worthwhile, as current students look to give potential Hokies a little slice of Blacksburg, with hopes that they return as Virginia Tech students and invent the future. For the Newsfeed, I'm Darius Miles.
When it comes to online surveys, students are often hesitant to spend their time clicking through questionnaires.
So when the student government of Virginia Tech wasn't getting the survey results they wanted, they decided to make a change. That's where Student Outreach's Up With Change comes in.
Up With Change is a student outreach initiative that strives to gather student opinion on important campus issues in an interactive way. Instead of the traditional pick-and-click online survey, SGA sets up life-size ball pits on campus, each representing an answer to a question. Students can throw a ball into a bin to cast their vote. Student Outreach co-directors Danny Astelos and Katie Cerrone have spent all year organizing the event.
And we work with other directors from SGA, and we work with dining services. We're trying to work with the whole school and get student opinion on things that are actually happening. So making Torg 24/7 was something that Student Outreach did, and then the food truck that's coming this fall is something that actually happened from this event, gathering student interest. And
Up With Change collected 43,000 votes on topics such as a new dining hall app and upcoming concerts on campus. To learn more about SGA and the Student Outreach Program, go to www.sga.vt.edu. Virginia Tech is one of the largest and well-known research institutions in the Commonwealth. With new lab options and expanding research opportunities, the university continues to grow in this field. Newsfeed reporter Katie Lillard joins us from the newsroom with more on this story. Katie?
Thanks, Rhiannon. Newman Library is known as a central location for working on group projects, pulling all-nighters, and using resources such as the Writing Center. As of March 1st, students can now utilize another resource, an assortment of 3D printers.
A new lab has opened on campus. The 3D Design Studio allows the public to learn more about 3D printing, one of the fastest growing technologies today. While there are other labs on campus to access 3D printing, this is the only space that is free. Those who are interested in the studio can talk with the staff.
The student staff usually man our machine that does the control of it. So they greet students, they answer any kind of questions that they have, they provide resources for students who are wanting to get into 3D printing and maybe they don't know as much, and they actually check the models as well. So they'll load them up and make sure that they'll 3D print well, because not everything that's a 3D model will actually 3D print. And then they load them on the machines and they keep track of the queue. They also do some stuff like cleaning the labs and kind of maintaining it. The library faculty usually look over the students and make sure that they're kind of doing everything that's on the checklist, and we also have a tendency to do the maintenance on the printers as well.
Anyone is allowed to check out the studio. Visitors are only asked to provide an email address to know when their project is done. The staff is excited to see the studio hopefully expand.
Hope to see it get bigger. I hope to see that we have enough business that we actually outgrow the space and we get to get more printers, different kinds of printers. Hope to help a lot of students get projects done and see what kind of cool things they can come up with, actually.
To learn more about the Design Studio, you can stop by Newman Library and meet with their staff. You can also visit their website at designstudio.lib.vt.edu. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Katie. Student organization Hokie Pride is using creative ways to raise awareness and funding for the LGBTQ community. Hokie Pride hosted its annual spring charity drag show on April 7th in Squire Student Center. The show featured performers from the Virginia Tech and the surrounding New River Valley community, as well as professional drag queen Ginger Minge. All proceeds raised were donated to local LGBTQ organization, the Roanoke Diversity Center. Hokie Pride Programming Chair Ethan Poole explained the importance of the show to the center.
The main reason is because we do a summer camp for LGBTQ youth specifically, and that's really great because it's a chance for kids who don't get to live a wonderful life to go somewhere secluded and be with people that won't judge them and will fully accept them, be whoever they are.
The show raised over $1,500 on donations alone, which will be used to provide scholarships for the summer camp. Although mainly an educational organization, Hokie Pride does fundraising throughout the year to benefit local LGBTQ organizations. The show was one event during Pride Week at Virginia Tech. Students interested in Hokie Pride should visit facebook.com Hokie Pride of VT. Just ahead on the newsfeed, the new way to work out in Blacksburg, taught by Virginia Tech alum. That story and more after this break.
Really? Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to the newsfeed. Virginia Tech offers a unique alternative for students looking to join a sports team without the pressures of being a collegiate athlete. Newsfeed reporter Jenna Delaney has more.
For students looking to get active or stay active in the world of organized team sports, intramurals are a great way to do just that. The Intramural sports program at Virginia Tech is a campus-wide sports league played strictly on campus between students, both undergraduate and graduate, and even faculty and staff. Virginia Tech offers a wide variety of intramural sports to choose from, including softball, flag football, soccer, and even intertube water polo. The intramural program is so large on campus that there are designated fields specifically for the league's games and practices. Intramurals offer a platform of relaxed yet organized sports for those who love to compete but may not have the skill to do so on the collegiate level. Senior Sebastian Moorfield played soccer his entire high school career and was able to continue playing in college thanks to intramurals.
Intramurals is important because, like I said, it's organized. You know, with social media now, it's really easy to be like, hey, let's meet up and play. And that happens. But it's always nice to have a team game. I have a team. I have a game this weekend. That's nice. So that's really helpful.
Having been both an athlete and supervisor in the league, senior Casey Myers says she really enjoys the atmosphere that comes along with intramural sports.
Sometimes they take it too seriously, but most of the time everybody's just out there having a good time. You just don't get many opportunities like this once you become an adult, so it's really awesome going out there and seeing everybody do it.
For more information on how you can get involved with intramural sports here at Virginia Tech, visit www.recsports.vt.edu/intramurals. Reporting for the newsfeed, I'm Jenna Delaney. If you're looking for a fun, high-energy, and fast-paced workout, a new local gym has just what you need. Newsfeed reporter Michelle McKelvey has more on this story.
Blacksburg Boxing and Fitness, located just 2 miles from downtown Blacksburg, offers an assortment of options for clientele, ranging from personal training to strength and conditioning and even Boxing 101 for beginners. Kevin and Augusta Bowen, a newly wedded couple, opened the gym in late January. Kevin, a Virginia Tech alum, started boxing as an undergrad and developed a strong liking for the fitness aspect.
Kind of got started with boxing actually here at the Virginia Tech Boxing Club when they used to have it. I just kind of got into it recreationally back in 2011, my senior year, again, when they still had the club here at Virginia Tech. So that was kind of my first taste of it.
Augusta, on the other hand, says she enjoys boxing, but for now, she's sticking to the business.
He's our trainer right now. I'm not a trainer, so I'm pretty much just like the business side of things. But I enjoy talking to our members when they come in and working on our social media and different stuff like that.
The pair decided that Blacksburg was the perfect place to open the gym because the area was lacking something that people seemed interested in.
It's really a big niche, and again, since the club at Virginia Tech, the boxing club at Virginia Tech has since disbanded, I thought it was an awesome market for it because, you know, there's still a lot of folks really interested in boxing, but it's just not here.
The Bowens say that boxing reaps many benefits, but most importantly, it's a great form of functional training. One must have strength, agility, and a good sense of mental toughness. The couple hopes to expand their gym in the upcoming months, and they plan to put a boxing ring in the building next door. Reporting for the newsfeed, I'm Michelle McKelvey.
Thanks, Michelle. For more information, you can visit Blacksburg Boxing and Fitness on Instagram and Facebook. Virginia Tech just wrapped up its 15th annual big event Saturday to celebrate its motto of You Prosum, but unusual weather did throw some curveballs. An uncharacteristic April snowfall hit early Saturday morning on April 9th, blanketing Blacksburg in heavy flurries. The snow stopped at about 9:30 a.m., just in time for the event to start. The snow did little to keep its over 9,000 volunteers away. Though the event continued as planned, many outdoor projects were canceled, and others were pushed inside for work.
You know, I'm hoping maybe next year I can do like some more like outside work, get like down and dirty, but you know, it's a nice change of pace. I really am kind of glad we didn't end up raking and planting in like 30-degree weather, so you know, I'm not disappointed by it at all.
While the weather may not have allowed for as much work to be completed, the 2016 big event still allowed students the chance to give back.
That will wrap up this edition of the Newsfeed. If you have a story idea for the Newsfeed, let us know. Send us an email at thenewsfeednrv@gmail.com. And as always, you can also connect with the Newsfeed on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching. I'm Deja Payne.
And I'm Rhiannon Miller.